Would love a card. All right, let's do it. All right, let me see here. Just going to pull a little card. One of the things I do to cleanse my deck is I knock 3 times. If you're ever feeling like you're a little bit stuck for energy or you like really need to get things going, sound is really a good way of, you know, kind of breaking up energy. I always recommend people, you know, clap 3 times if they're trying to shift some energy out or feeling a little bit stuck. Okay, so your card for you is the Storms card, Michelle, and this is a period of cleansing for you. And it's also number 23. And 2 + 3 is a 5, and 5 is really the card of change. So I feel like you're sort of letting things go. I feel like maybe there's been some tumultuous situations. Maybe things haven't really been flowing as easily as you would like them to. Maybe there's been some drama or some challenging situations that have come up. But one of the things that I really want to let you know, and I'm getting a lot of confirmation from spirit because I get goosebumps when I'm seeing things that are like really being confirmed, okay, is that when things are sort of shaken up and we're feeling a little bit like, oh man, you know, there's all this stuff happening. I'm feeling maybe out of control. There's all these things happening around me. It's really kind of the energy's way, of spirit's way of just shaking things up so things can settle in the way that they're meant to. Sometimes we need to have things sort of break down in order to break through. Sometimes we have to go through challenging situations in order to find a new perspective, get us on a right path, you know, take us off of the wrong path and move us into the direction that we're meant to be on. And sometimes that has to happen through what could feel sort of like a storm. I will share with you that in 2020, in March of 2020, which is coming up 2 years now, I was let go of my position. 3 years now. I was let go of my position. And what that did is it kickstarted my whole career as a business mentor. It started me on the path of doing a podcast, the Afterlight podcast. And it just really started me on the journey, which is where I'm on now. And if I hadn't gone through that really difficult time and those challenges, that I wouldn't be where I am now, which is where I'm meant to be. So I just want you to know that sometimes when these things happen and they feel stressful and it feels like, why are these things happening to me? I want you to look for the light. I want you to look for the learning. I want you to look for the opportunity. Okay. It's really easy to get caught up in looking at things and going, oh man, this is really difficult, but there's always going to be an opportunity for you. Can you ask yourself, what lesson is this teaching me? What does this have to show me? You know, life is working for you, not against you. Okay, my girl, I'm going to choose another card for you though, just before we get to the next person. I do feel like I want to say that I have an older woman for you in spirit as well. She does strike me as around maybe 5'6" in height, medium sort of build. I do put her a bit older, maybe in her 60s, okay, a little bit older than me. I do feel like she's got darker hair. I do want to put her as sort of a grandmotherly type figure. I'm just seeing where she's positioned. I want to put her on the mother side of the family as well, okay? She does want to talk about nails for some reason. She definitely has beautiful hands. I feel like there was a lot of emphasis in taking care of your nails, making sure things were like your nails were clean. That was a really big sign of like hygiene. I really feel that she's quite proper, that she likes things in a certain way, had a really nice household that was set up, that was always clean, you know, ready to entertain. She just felt like she was a woman that really had a lot of things put together. I do want to talk about in the throat area, there was like some respiratory stuff going, which may have been in relation to things that happened that weren't left unsaid. It could also be in relation to thyroid, and it could also be in relation to maybe difficulty with respiratory, with breathing. I also want to say there's a little bit of pain or a sort of pressure, I guess, in this sort of area. And I do feel a little bit nausea, which does make me, triggers me to say it was cancer related, or it also triggers me to say that there might have been some medication that she was on that really just made her feel sick. Okay, I just want to let her know that she's with you. And I just dropped your card, which flew out. So let me just pick it up. Okay. And what card was it? Drum roll, please. It's this beautiful card, and it's power, and it's volcanoes. Hope you can see that okay. And this is just really showing you that you have all the power that you need to rise above these situations. Okay. I love that there's an element of fire here, and fire for me is always about cleansing. So sometimes what we need to do is we need to go out and we need to burn things. We need to purge. We need to know that we can rise above. It's like the phoenix, rising from the ashes and going, you know what? I just went through some stuff, but here I am. I am reborn and I'm ready to, get started onto the next part of this journey. It's also number 9 here, and number 9 really is end of a cycle. So it's the end. So I just want you to know that you're really coming out of this stormy period and you're moving into sort of the ending of that so that you can get started on the next part of your journey. Okay, my sister, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much. And again,